It's been, like you say, a pretty tough road. I don't know if I can talk about Maddie though.
Sarah and I had been looking for a different church for quite a while.
Sarah is your daughter?
Yes. My friend Elizabeth Slack and I had talked about it several times, and I knew she was very happy here. And so Sarah and I decided to come here one Sunday in November. And we were thrilled. The people were friendly and welcoming. The music was amazing, and the message was uplifting and meaningful. We had found everything we were looking for. 2 days after Thanksgiving, Sarah went into premature labor, and they flew Maddie and Sarah to Marshfield. And one of the first people I called was Elizabeth, and she signed Maddie and Sarah up to be on the prayer chain here at church. And pretty soon, tons of people were praying for them, people we didn't even know. Maddie was born on December 3rd, tiny and beautiful and perfect and had lots of hair, but she had a brain bleed, and that was bad. So everyone prayed, and Maddie fought hard, but on February 3rd, she became an angel. Our family has been through hard times before, but that was the hardest.
It's still tough to talk about it. You experience it, but you can't talk.
I was really worried about our family when our prayers weren't answered the way we wanted them to be. I struggled. Sarah and Aaron are good people. They're good parents, and it just wasn't supposed to be this way. I believe that God gave us Maddie for many reasons. Because of Maddie, there were tons of people praying, some who hadn't in a long time. Maddie reminded us of things, that what's important in life. She reminded us that we can be very strong when surrounded by love. She reminded us that we can make all the plans we want, but it's not about our plan. It's about God's plan. And I believe that it was His plan way back when I worked with Elizabeth, and we became friends. And I believe it was His plan when He sent us, Sarah and Griffey and Maddie and I, to church here that Sunday. He knew we were going to need special people in our lives to help us survive, to get through this, to pray for us, to help us grow in our faith. And that's exactly what happened here. There are so many people that really made a difference, and I don't think they even realize it. And we know that Maddie is with Jesus in heaven, and we would like to be with them again someday. And so our lives have changed for the better to hopefully have that happen.
And like I said, we're coming because we want to now, and we want to get closer to God. And that's our journey now, is to see what we can do to make sure that happens. And my experience with the church is, I was Christian, but I never really walked the distance to God. But since I've come to this church, it's really brought me closer to it. And it's a church that really cares for people.
And now you come to church because you want to, not because you feel like it's Sunday, you're obligated, you grew up knowing that you had to do this. That's huge for us because we're here because we want to be here. We read the Bible, we joined a small group.
Like Cindy said, I wasn't one to go to church very often, but now I'm up ready to go before she is. And if she doesn't make it, I still come.
Which is amazing.
I feel this church is more like an extended family, and I want to be here. It's bringing me closer to God, but it's because of the people and the way that they treat you. It's like you're going back into a situation where it's one big happy family and everybody's happy to be here. And I've told this to Cindy several times. When I come to church, and even I see the little kids up there singing or doing their plays or whatever, they're always smiling, they're happy to be here. And that's what I want. I want happiness in my life. And I think since our tragedies this year and coming to know this church, we're starting to get there.